Will big cities be the next hot real estate market? In this video, we're going to look at the top emerging real estate markets in the US for 2022. We'll look at why they're growing, the commonalities they share, and the trends going forward. Hopefully, this will help you decide where to move if you're looking to be in a hot spot and make a great real estate investment too. My hubby and I are looking for the best place to live in America, but we're also looking to buy someplace that will be a good investment long term. Realtor.com recently came out with their take on the hot spots to invest in 2022, so let's dive in. As this pandemic has dragged on for the last couple of years, the big winners were the remote communities like suburbs and smaller cities and towns. Buyers were looking for affordability and more space with fewer people around. However, that trend may be reversing as more populated, pricier housing markets recently popped up on the quarterly Wall Street Journal Realtor.com Emerging Housing Markets Index. The index identifies areas with strong housing demand, rising prices, and solid economies. It also looks for lots of well-paying jobs, good quality of life, and desirable amenities such as a lot of small businesses and reasonable commutes to work. Other factors that come into play are the median days that homes sit on the market before selling, property taxes, and the percentage of foreign-born residents. These metros include main city and surrounding towns, suburbs, and smaller urban areas that are adjacent. So these are the top 10 emerging real estate markets as of the fourth quarter of 2021 coming into 2022. Naples, Florida at $667,000. That's the median list price. These all are. Next we have Northport, Florida for $445,000. Kahului, Hawaii at $937,000. This is interesting to see this on the list because I thought that was pretty much a tourist town. So maybe there's something else going on in terms of the economy and jobs going into that area. Next, we have San Luis Obispo, California for $899,000. I can't believe San Luis Obispo is this expensive. It used to be kind of the affordable option in California, but I guess people have discovered it. Next, we have San Jose, California at $1,224,000. People, I think, are being called back to the office, which is probably why they're getting serious about buying homes there. Next, we have Cape Coral, Florida for $380,000, which is pretty affordable. Then we have Fort Wayne, Indiana at $215,000, which is super affordable. Huntsville, Alabama is next. $362,000 is the median list price there. I'm actually seeing this town on a lot of best of lists lately, so it's definitely worth investigating. And Raleigh, North Carolina with a median list price of $387,000. Not surprised to see this on the list because there are a lot of big tech and medical employers in that area. Burlington, North Carolina is next for $285,000. Never heard of this one. Apparently it's actually near Raleigh-Durham and it's super affordable. So warmer weather markets dominated the top spots in this list. Florida has always been popular, but it really picked up during the pandemic according to local realtors. The southwestern part of that state where Naples, Northport, and Cape Coral are located is desirable because there are more single-family homes there and it's less populated than in Miami where you have more people and condos for sale. There's also land still available for development, which means new construction options. The ability to work remotely really opened the door for a lot of people to move. Florida has great beach towns that are big enough to have the amenities people would like, where you can get a nice sized home for a good price, especially if you're coming from a more expensive area like New York or New Jersey. For remote workers, it's just a nice place to be. Interestingly, none of the nation's biggest cities like New York City or Los Angeles made this list. Instead, average populations of the top 20 emerging markets were about 500,000 residents this quarter, and this is a 100,000 person rise from the previous quarter. Another factor that might be driving purchases in expensive cities like Kahului and Silicon Valley's San Jose are rising interest rates as buyers get off the fence to lock in payments now before they get too high. So where are you at in this year's real estate market? Are you buying, selling, waiting? Let me know down below. Another interesting data point is that more than 2/3 of all home shoppers in these areas moved from different metros, which is probably why the populations in these markets rose by an average 1% compared with just 0.4% for the rest of the 300 largest metropolitan areas. Home listings in these top emerging real estate markets sold quickly in about 40 days, which is approximately 13 days faster on average than in the other metros. Emerging markets also tended to have larger foreign populations as well, attracting international buyers from similar backgrounds. Foreign buyers made up 2.2% of all home listing views in the top markets, according to Realtor.com. So those are the top emerging real estate markets going into 2022. You know, figuring out where you want to live is a really important decision. Everyone has different priorities, so we often suggest using a spreadsheet with weighted scores to rank cities based on your personal preferences. You can download our free spreadsheet template if you want to give it a try. The link is down below. Over the years, the hubby and I have moved around a lot, and we always recommend working with knowledgeable local real estate agents for any big move. Whether you're buying or selling a home in the US or Puerto Rico, we know a ton of good agents, and our team is happy to make those personal introductions for you. Just click the link below to reach out. And if you'd like to know more about making a big move in America, check out this video here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.